Have you ever wondered where your lost single sock or broken slippers go? There is a secret place in this world where our leftovers actually come alive. This city has its own weird laws, and their leader is not a human, but an old, broken red plastic chair who considers himself the king of the town. The very first and strict law of this king chair is no item can stay with its partner. If two matching socks are ever found together, they go straight to jail. Even if a slipper is caught smiling, the king considers it useful for humans and banishes it from the city forever. But fed up with this dictatorial king, a few broken pens and torn books are holding a secret meeting in a dark corner of the city. Their plan is to overthrow this broken red plastic chair from the throne and rule this city of leftovers themselves. And this rebellion is just about to begin. Then suddenly, tearing through the silence of midnight, the rebel army launches a raid on the king's palace. Torn books fly through the air like kites to crash into the guards, while broken pens start raining ink bombs. Total chaos erupts in the palace, and the king chair starts running around frantically to save its life. The palace was captured and all the leftovers were freed, but the real trouble had only just begun. Without any rules, huge traffic jams and chaos erupted across the city. Torn socks went straight to sleep right on the traffic signals, and the broken slippers that met their partners after years started jumping around the entire city out of pure joy. But while the whole city was lost in this madness, a huge conspiracy was brewing right outside the borders. The king chair, having fled the palace, goes to the darkest corner of the outskirts to meet the terrifying and giant iron dustbin. That dustbin, inside which thousands of lost and broken leftovers are buried forever. The king chair begs before that iron monster, asking for its help to win back the throne. But little did the king chair know, he hadn't come for help, but walked straight into a trap. The giant dustbin suddenly opens its lid and begins to suck the king chair into the air. A terrifying trash vortex rises from inside the dustbin, swallowing the king chair's pride and his golden crown in an instant. The king chair's screams are muffled in the dark. The giant monster is no longer just a dustbin. It has absorbed the king's power and is now ready to become the new ruler himself. Wearing the golden crown on its head, the giant iron monster began marching toward the city of leftovers with heavy steps. The ground shook with its every step, and behind it, the army of rusty wires and scrap metal came crawling. Guard at the city border, an old pair of spectacles, looks at this terrifying sight, and its glasses crack in pure fear. Crushing the guard under its heavy base, the giant dustbin crossed the city border. The crawling army of scrap metal behind it began capturing the beautiful streets of the free city. Dark trash smoke spread everywhere, and the bright blue neon lights of the city slowly started fading away. The last light of the free city flickered out, and the entire city plunged into deep, pitch-black darkness. Amidst the destruction, standing high on a massive pile of rubble, the giant iron dustbin laughed out loud at its victory. The king's golden crown gleamed on its head, and now that monster of junk was the new and ultimate ruler of this ruined city.